In this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 simple stages that you need to go through in order to go from zero to becoming a multi-millionaire and starting a really successful company. Stage number 1 is that you have to become skillful. So initially, when you're starting out as an entrepreneur, you suck, right? Let's be honest. So what you need to do is you need to find out a particular skill that will actually make you a hell a lot of money. Now, for me personally, it was sales and marketing. Now, why did I pick sales and marketing? Because it's the easiest skill that you can learn out there. Well, I won't say the easiest skill, but the easiest skill that will allow you to make a ton of money. Now, once you have identified which are the skills out there which can actually make you a lot of money, what you need to do is you need to put in a lot of repetitions. For example, when you first get started with a particular skill, you will not be really good at it, but what you have to do is you have to practice it every single day. So the way I want you to think about it is the rule of 100. So if you put in 100 repetitions for anything every single day, what's going to happen is naturally over time, within 3 months from now, within 6 months from now, you will become really good at it. For example, if you hit the gym, within the first month, maybe you won't see some astonishing results, but after 3 to 6 months, you will see that there's a transformation happening in your own body. So similarly, what you need to do is you need to identify certain skills which you can learn right now, become really good at, and then it will allow you to make a lot of money. Now, more skills that you can think about, like if given a chance again, probably what I would do is learn coding, because that is a skill that I see is being valued at a lot. Now, especially if I were to learn more about blockchain coding back in the days, it would have allowed me to actually become a lot more worth than what I am right now. So the point is that just go out and learn any kind of skill and achieve mastery within it. Now, once you have learned a particular skill, the second thing that you need to do is you need to overcome limiting beliefs. So this is stage number 2 of growth. Now, back in the days when I was actually starting out, I learned skills like sales and marketing. However, I had a lot of limiting beliefs that used to stop me or used to prevent me from really taking things to the next level. Now, these beliefs included people in India won't pay me that much, or people abroad won't pay somebody in India, especially a kid, premium prices to work on different kind of projects. Now, because of these limiting beliefs, I basically postponed my own growth. And if I kind of reflect back between the things that I knew then and now, it's pretty much I'm doing the same thing, but since my beliefs have been overcome, now I'm able to actually make hell a lot of money just by thinking differently. So what you need to do as an entrepreneur, here's the caveat: if you want to become really successful as a business owner, with the skills that I mentioned before and the beliefs, you don't need to just overcome one belief, and you don't need to just learn one skill. The harsh reality about becoming an entrepreneur is you need to master all the skills necessary to give you the output that's desired, and you need to overcome all the limiting beliefs associated towards you not being able to start this business in order to grow fast. Now, just to think about this, or just to give you an example, as an entrepreneur, if you just go learn sales or if you just learn coding, that on its own isn't enough for you to actually become successful. You need to know everything. You need to know how to generate leads, which means you need to become good at marketing. You need to know how to sell those leads, which means you need to become good at sales. And then you need to make sure that you know how to fulfill those people, which is a product or fulfillment skill. And that is why a lot of people are not successful, and that's why a lot of people are not entrepreneurs. But on the other hand, if you just learn one skill, then also it's not that bad. For example, my head of sales really decided to devote last 3 years or something of his just learning sales, and he became really good at it, and now he makes hell a lot of money, more than what a lot of CEOs make in this entire country. And regarding beliefs, the thing about being an entrepreneur is that you don't just need to overcome your own limiting beliefs, but also the beliefs of the people working around you, your clients and your employees, right? Because they themselves will have a lot of limiting beliefs which will stop them from moving forward, and you need to work around with them to make sure that they can also overcome those beliefs and then really become successful. So that's why being an entrepreneur is not that easy. The third stage, which is the stage that I'm personally going through myself, is the stage of management. Now, what exactly does this stage mean? Well, so far you have learned skills yourself, you have mastered your own beliefs, and you've become really good at getting the thing done. But then the next thing that you need to really learn is how to get things done from other people. So this means that just think about two organizations. One organization, there's this one person, solopreneur, who works from his own house with maybe one or two employees, and they think that they have built some sort of freedom business. And what ends up happening is that they are, let's say, putting in 1 unit of energy every single day, and they might be super efficient and effective at putting in that energy to get certain results. But then there's another organization which consists of 100 hands which are working towards achieving the same goal, just like that individual. Who do you think will be able to get done, at a much more higher output level? Of course, it's the latter stage, because one person can never beat an army of 100 effective soldiers. That's why you really need to level up, and you need to know how to actually get things done from other people. Now, getting things done through other people, it sounds easier than it seems. No, it sounds a lot more difficult than it seems, sorry, because, I used to think, hey, you just need to be a boss, you just need to scream and yell at people, and it'll allow you to get things done ASAP. But honestly, it doesn't work like that, especially if you just tell something to somebody, it doesn't mean it'll be done. And also, you have to manage a lot of your expectations, because you need to realize not everybody will perform at the same level of output that you can. So keeping that in mind, you have to learn new things like how to actually get proper EOD reports, how do you actually do daily meetings, how do you keep your team members accountable, how do you make sure that they are motivated, how do you make sure that they are getting the desired results whenever you want them to, right? And how do you make sure that they are consistent with their performance every single day? These are the things that you need to know. That being said, the next stage of growth is leadership. So once you have actually built an extended arms for yourself, so just think about this like a Swiss knife, right? So in a Swiss knife, right, whenever you pull it out, you have multiple tools that you can use, right? So every individual so far that you have in your organization are extended versions of you. But now what you need is you need to cultivate leaders. So this means rather than just you training and leading people every single day, you need department heads. So this means you might have a head for sales, you might have a head for marketing, you might have a head for finance, who will be able to take that unit of team and actually cultivate them, grow them, and actually make sure that they can manage them so that the department is functioning on its own. That's why you see a lot of people with big organizations, they have people under them, and those people have teams underneath them which allow them to take things to the next level. Now, final thing, which is a stage that I personally myself haven't reached yet, but in the future that is my goal, and that is my ultimate plan to make over 1,000 crores. The fifth stage is actually being a shareholder. This is a stage that I myself personally haven't achieved yet, but still that is my ultimate plan towards reaching my goal of 1,000 crores. Now, if you look at organizations like Berkshire Hathaway or maybe even Microsoft, you will notice that a lot of these big entrepreneurs, what they do is they find an individual who can lead the entire organization on their behalf. Now, this individual is usually called as the Chief Executive Officer. Now, for Microsoft, I think it's Satya. For Google, I think it's Sundar Pichai. For Apple, I think it's Tim Cook now. So you need to find that one individual who will be reporting to you, and what you will be doing is now you are no longer operating in the day-to-day of the business. What you're doing is you are just a shareholder who owns equity within the organization. So this means you only meet the leader every quarter or every month just to participate in higher level decision-making processes, which will really contribute towards the key the decisions that the CEO needs to make, that he is confused about, something that he can't do on his own, and something that he's really stuck with. So you are more now of an advisor rather than a day-to-day operator. So I hope you kind of understand the difference, and this is what will allow you to take things to the next level. So those are the 5 stages of growth that any entrepreneur needs to go through in order to make multiple millions, or heck, even billions of dollars. Now, that is my ultimate plan that I will be using in order to scale my business. A lot of these I have mastered myself, but then I'm still working towards mastering the other processes, which is what I spend most of my day doing. So I hope this video inspired you to actually start taking action towards working on your own custom implementation, custom journey of actually growing your own business to the next level. And if you like videos like such, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It'll support the algorithm and will allow us to reach more people. Rohan Dhawan here, and wish you the best. See you.